If you wake up and immediately start rushing, your body makes a specific biological assumption. You are in danger. Your nervous system locks into a threat state, and that agitated rhythm dictates exactly how you will react to everything else that happens today. Overriding that response requires a specific intervention, modern neurobiology. To begin right now, you only need 3 things: a quiet space, 3 uninterrupted minutes, and a glass of water. This exercise acts as a biological save button, shifting how your brain perceives and reacts to daily stress through active sensory engagement. Sit up straight and place your glass of water directly in front of you. Our biological target here is what the Tantric texts call the Right Eye of Nectar, the ancient framework for what we now identify as the parasympathetic nervous system. We want to move away from the agitated sympathetic state on the left and activate the parasympathetic calm on the right, releasing soothing chemicals like oxytocin. Holding perfectly still provides the physical proof your brain needs to conclude the immediate threat has passed. Positioning your body with deliberate intention serves as the first signal to your brain that it can safely exit survival mode. Now, close your eyes. Imagine a presence. It could be a person, an idea, or just a feeling, looking at you with total, unconditional compassion. With that presence in mind, visualize a drop of luminous, cool liquid forming right at the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in and imagine this soothing liquid descending. Let it flow down into your brow, through your throat, and finally pool gently in the center of your chest. Notice the physical shifts occurring. Your shoulders are likely dropping, and your breath is naturally becoming deeper and slower as your muscles relax. If your mind begins to wander, or if the visual image is difficult to hold, shift your entire focus to the physical sensation of a cooling temperature resting inside your chest. Studies in neuroplasticity show that vividly imagining a sensory detail, like temperature, activates the same regulatory regions of the brain as the physical experience itself. By focusing on this internal coolness, you are effectively directing your nervous system to downregulate its stress response. Now, place your right hand firmly over your heart. Hold on to that internal cooling sensation. Silently repeat this phrase to yourself. I am safe. I am whole. Nectar flows here. This process utilizes a core principle of neurolinguistic programming, known as anchoring. As the diagram shows, we are pairing a specific physical touch with a profound state of calm. When you link them together repeatedly, you form a locked, continuous circuit in the brain that makes the state easier to access later. If you are currently dealing with high levels of anxiety, this amount of focus can sometimes feel intense. In that case, simply invite a single drop of compassion to prevent your system from feeling overwhelmed. This step bridges ancient mantra practice with modern neurowiring, turning a fleeting feeling of peace into a physical cue you can trigger on demand. Gently open your eyes. Maintain that feeling of compassion in your chest. Pick up your glass and take a slow, deliberate sip of your water. As you drink, visualize the water physically washing away any residual morning confusion or tension. Swallowing triggers the vagus nerve in your throat. This signals your brain that you are safely settled and no longer in immediate danger. This act of consumption serves as the physical seal, locking the mental state of the ritual into your body's tissues. Through this practice, your ordinary morning habit of drinking water has been assigned a new function. It is now a biological trigger for emotional regulation. Take a final deep breath. You have successfully shifted your biology out of survival mode and into a state of integration and clarity. The real value of this anchor is its utility throughout your day. When a stressful event occurs later, you won't need to repeat the full 3-minute ritual or find a glass of water. You have a shortcut. Placing your right hand on your heart and taking one single breath now recalls this exact state of safety, allowing you to remain steady regardless of the environment. Practice this exact sequence every morning for the next 7 days to consolidate this shift in your emotional baseline. You now have the power to engineer emotional clarity as a biological state every single morning.